This video is part of the lesser known series, where I go to lesser known lakes that are a little bit off the beaten path and unknown. If you've got any lakes you'd like me to check out, please leave a comment on my channel and I'll see if I can go over there and have a look. Way to Lake Murphysboro. It's near Kincaid over in southern Illinois. It's a 145 acre impoundment built in the 50s. It says it's got 7.5 miles of shoreline and a maximum depth of 36 feet. It's about 8:30. Well, it's actually closer to 9. I'm getting a late start, which is typical for me. Air temps are nice right now. We had a little storm move in last night from the north and dropped the air temps from, I think they were 94, and then by the time it kicked out it was 71. So we're looking at 77 right now. It looks like the humidity, or feels like the humidity's dropped a little bit. The sun is starting to come out pretty heavy though, so I'm sure it's going to warm up. But you know, this time of year you take whatever you can get. A few degrees is a big difference. Crossing the bridge right now, the Mississippi River Bridge. They're still doing construction on it. It's down to 2 lanes. They've been working on that for several months now. But this is a video in the lesser known series. I'm going to go over there and check this little lake out. I get over there maybe once a year, something like that. Don't really know what I'm getting into. I know it well enough to go check out some areas. I'm not sure what the water level is and, you know, the color and things of that nature. But we'll see. Over here at Rose's Boat and Motor to check out these sweet boats. Just dreaming. Won't be long I'm going to get something like this. He carries Tohatsu motors, haul right trailers, and all weld boats. This is the one I'd like to have. It's a 1652 Marsh. It's got storage right here. It's got your live well. And they got this one that's an open hole. Alright, made it to Lake Murphysboro over in southern Illinois. I've been over here for a while. I met this guy that was pulling his boat out, really nice gentleman. Ended up talking for 20 minutes, just about life in general and fishing and hunting and all that. So I need to get my boat in the water. Well, it's pretty stained. Looks like it's probably about 1.5 foot of visibility. A guy I was talking to, he said he caught a few bass. He showed me one. You can keep 3 bass here. He was just taking some small bass home to eat. I think he had a small catfish, channel cat, around 2 pounds that he caught as well. Starting to get hot. There's hardly any wind today. Might be a little wind. Back in this cove there's no wind, but I can't really see the main lake. It's right around the corner. But bluebird skies, it's feeling like it's going to get up in the 90s again today. I'm going to get after it. A little fish on a swing jig. Skipped it underneath that tree. Thought maybe there'd be one under that dock.
catching these little weenie fish. Throwing a little June bug speed crawl. On an 1/8 ounce weight. Just fishing it real slow. It's a dink fest. Still trying to figure them out. Not giving up yet. It's about 12 o'clock, high noon. It's really hot, a little bit of breeze. Water temp. It's actually 12:30. Water temp is 87 degrees. Alright, best fish of the day so far. Just flipping this little baby brush hog up in a laydown. There's a lot of fish out in like 8 to 10 foot, and threw a crankbait a little bit, caught one little one. But there's so much wood on the bank, and everything I'm catching is on wood. It's like a flipper's paradise out here. I mean, it's hard to not go in there and flip that stuff. So I'm gonna keep doing it. I enjoy doing it, so even if I don't catch anything big, I'm gonna have fun flipping wood. Man, these fish are mean. That's your booty. There we go. That's a nice fish. Just flipping a little beaver on a 1/2 ounce weight up underneath that tree. And thought I felt something thump it, but it's like 1.5 feet deep. Well, probably like a foot deep. The fish was sitting up underneath there, so looks like I'm gonna go with this for a little bit. See what happens. Another fish on that beaver, shallow. So I've been throwing really lightweight. You know, I started out with an 1/8 ounce, went up to a 1/4 ounce, and of course I'm changing my baits up. And that's not much of a fish, but it's a good clue. Picked up a beaver with a 1/2 ounce weight, and I'm flipping it in like 1 foot to 2 foot of water. And that's the 3rd bite I've got in like 10 pitches. So fall rate's important, you know, any time of the year, and I'm hoping that they're wanting something falling really fast. You know, this is kind of a dirt bottom. It's not mud, but it's a hard kind of clay bottom. So I'm sure that weight is making a little noise down there, bouncing around. It's probably kicking up just a little bit of silt, and maybe that's playing into it as well. But I'm gonna keep it on and see what we can figure out. Another little fish sitting real shallow. Definitely on this beaver. Definitely on this beaver. It's funny, I almost idled past, well I did, I idled past this spot and turned around because it's got a little bit deeper bank right here with wood on it. And this is the second or third fish I've caught off this little stretch. Just flipping wood. I'll show you the knot I like to tie. It's called a San Diego jam knot. So just put your weight on. I'm throwing just a 1/4 ounce tungsten weight. Go through your eye. That. Just come up, pinch it about halfway up, and take your tag line and just wrap it about 5 times. And there'll be a loop right there. Just come back through that loop, grab your tag, wet it, pull it up, and just slide it down. Trim off your tag. It's called a San Diego jam knot. It's a really great knot. We on them. Got a little better fish. Little beaver. It's kind of slow out here, but I'm having fun. Just picked up this flipping stick. Keeping it in my hand, just hitting wood. Pretty simple. Maybe I need to be fishing out deeper, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to keep pitching, having fun. Finesse jig for these little finesse fish. It's kind of cool though. I was throwing that just straight green pumpkin on the back and not getting bit, and then I just dipped it in the dye and I caught a little bluegill and I caught this little bass. So that little chartreuse dye makes a big difference. Puts a little scent on there and adds a little contrast to the trailer. It's a little 5/16 ounce Omega Baby J. Same deal, a little jig. Fishing that riprap, you gotta go light. Now you're constantly getting hung up. I'm gonna come over to Lake Murphysboro and catch some, I guess that's a fish. A little baby finesse jig. Seems to be working. Another ninker. Sure is fun though. Little baby finesse jig. Folks, I'm having fun. I'm not catching any big fish, but Lake Murphysboro has got a lot of fish in it. And it's got some big fish in it too. They're just not biting today. I've seen some of the tournament results over here in the spring, and I know one tournament it took 20 pounds for 5 fish. Now, typically it's taken like 10 pounds in the summer, but it's a good place to go check out. It's just a few miles down the road from Lake Kincaid. I'm the only one out here. There was a guy here early this morning. He was leaving. Well, not early. I got here about 11 o'clock, something like that. I don't even remember. But come over here and give this place a chance. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's a lot better fish there. Sitting out on that point, threw that jig across there. Felt him tap it, and then he just started swimming off with it. Same jig. Nice fish. Fish of the day. Cut my finger up with my line. Yeah, check out Lake Murphysboro, man. It's a good time. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. And until next time.
That's a headless turtle. Don't see that very often.